Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video, and we got some good news. We can unlock some open world blueprints again. There are a bunch that have been added, and yes, Ongoing Directive and True Patriot are one of them. We can also pick up a bunch of reconfiguration blueprints at Anaya. A bunch have opened up for her, and we now have multiple more ways to unlock your blueprints. And yes, even retaliation will work for you. So if this video helps you out in any way or form, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you in the community. All of the good YouTube stuff. But let's jump over to the blueprints and how to unlock them and where to find them. To start, we have a total of 8 blueprints added to the general loot pool. We have 5 gear sets added and 3 brand sets. The 3 brand sets added will be Unit Alloy, Royal Works, and Edelweiss. And for the 5 gear sets, we see Concentrated Company, Core Strength, Ortiz Recifere, or however you like to pronounce that. And then, yes sir, we got True Patriot and Ongoing Directive. We can find these brand sets and gear sets in the general loot pool, and we can finally start crafting these builds as well. And a huge W especially for Ongoing Directive, OD, and of course True Patriot, as they received a buff this season. And then we have a bunch of reconfiguration blueprints to unlock as well. Yes, Anaya has 6 new reconfiguration blueprints to buy. This is of course the girl that sits next to your crafting bench within the base of operations, within the White House, and you can pick up those reconfiguration blueprints. These are the blueprints that gives you a chance to completely reconfigure your exotic. If you haven't found it with the right 3rd attribute, this is the blueprint that you want. Anaya will sell you the blueprints whenever you have unlocked that particular weapon. The following 6 blueprints have been added to Anaya, with the Agitator, the Investor, the Caduceus, Nurse's Knee Pads, the Whiplash, and the Underboss. If you own one of these 6 and you do not have the reconfiguration blueprint, you can now walk up to Anaya and pick them up. The Caduceus and the Nurse's Knee Pads, of course the exotics from last season, have now been added to the targeted loot pool as well. So whenever you hunt down an AR, there is now a chance that you get the Caduceus to drop. Or, of course, if you hunt down those knee pads, you have a big chance to now get the Nurse's Knee Pads as well. So now let's get to the juicy part. How can we unlock these blueprints? Where can we find them? For the control points, nothing has changed. If you take that out on challenging or on heroic, a level 3 or a level 4, you will guarantee yourself a blueprint. But there are a bunch of additional ways to do so now as well. For example, playing Retaliation. Whenever you take over a control point within Retaliation, this also will give you a blueprint. So if you're running around in a Retaliation, you're doing a 3 or 4 control point Retaliation, that is 3 to 4 blueprints for you within like 10 to 15 minutes, depending how fast you can run through that Retaliation on challenging or heroic. That will still be the connection to Retaliation, but they will now drop you your blueprints. We also now have an extra edition of the Invasion of the Week. Whenever you play an invaded mission and you finish that mission, yes sir, you will get a blueprint guaranteed for you as well. And then arguably the biggest change is that the blueprints are now added to your daily and weekly challenges as well. They won't be added to all of them, but next to the extra projects that went live this season, we also see this added to the best one out there, and that is of course the donation project. Whenever you have 4 different characters, you do this donation project, you will get 4 different blueprints by just donating your materials. And I think it's also a huge W that next to the weekly projects, the daily projects will now also give you a blueprint. This is all connected to the open world blueprints. These will not be unlocked via the PvP, aka the Dark Zone projects. Unfortunately, they don't have a reward of the blueprint connected to it. And that is pretty much it. We got a bunch more blueprints to hunt down, and I think OD and True Patriot are the ones that everyone will be looking for, as that buff on OD is quite hefty and True Patriot got a lot more interesting. But that is of course my opinion about it. Now I wanna hear yours. What blueprint are you hunting down? Is this the first thing that you're doing, or are there different focuses right now at the start of the season? Hit me up in the comments down below, but that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. If you're new here and or you want to be updated about the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.